Hope that you're having a wonderful Friday. And just gonna make sure that I'm public because lately I've been coming on here. Yeah, and it's not set up that way. There we go. So now I'm live to the public. Yay! So I'm gonna do some card pulls for next week's energy. So it'll be really interesting to see what comes up. So my name is Robin, if you don't know who I am, but you're on my Facebook, so hopefully you do. But I do share this over YouTube as well, and sometimes on my business page too. So if you're new, welcome. I'm doing 50% off of my services before my prices go up. So you're getting an awesome deal if you're booking before Christmas. I am going to be taking some time off, which is really wonderful for me. So we're going to go 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and definitely let me know if you're watching. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That feels pretty good. I always like to do like a little theme, but we're getting a couple cards here. So again, let me know if you're watching. Really appreciate saying hi. I'm doing 25 days of Christmas giveaways on my Robin's Healing business page. So that's been really fun. We're on day 11, hence the Santa hat. And I know a lot of people have been enjoying me coming on here on Facebook instead of YouTube. So it's kind of nice to catch people live because we can actually read more people. But if you are watching the replay and you're watching this somewhere else, it doesn't matter. You're still going to get what you need from the messages. So, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. I can't say that enough, that gratitude is so, so important right now. The path towards enlightenment, the world, Archangel Michael, 21. Okay, so this is for Monday, okay? My lighting could probably be a bit better. So we'll work with that. Maybe you can see it just a tiny bit better. Either way, when we think of the number 21, we're working with more relationship energy, okay? And we're also working on new beginnings. So it's a combination, maybe you'll be able to see a bit better there. So it's a combination of new beginnings in terms of our relationships. And so you might find that when you're in an energy of gratitude starting on Monday, that you're going to feel like more people are going to be attracted to you. More people are going to like you. More people are going to want to give you stuff because they sense that you are appreciative. They sense that you care, that they care. So it's our connection. So that is a big part of our transition, it feels like, is people are getting a bit more in touch with what's really important. And it also feels like people are learning to kind of express positive energy too, like, hey, I'm so glad that you called me because maybe they were feeling lonely, something like that. But so Monday is really going to be a day where raise your vibration because it feels like really good positive things will happen to you if you're in that state. Okay, so we're not going to go there if you're not in that state, but it does feel like everybody's really just in a place where it's like more people are reaching out. Okay, that's really great. So then if we go into Tuesday, so nobody's telling me that they're watching, but I see that somebody is. 10 of Earth, a very happy family life. These are great cards. Financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. It's actually making me feel really really healthy, really happy, very generous, very kind. It's my cup of tea. It's my jam. It feels warm in my heart. So it's saying that a lot of people that are focusing on these readings are actually people who get energy. They get society. They get that what goes around comes around. That being a nice person, is a part of life, and that you'll get to feel more free when you decide that you want to be in a state of joy. I truly believe that joy is when we learn to just accept where we are and not constantly trying to change everything. It's just being in an energy of being present and being really being more in an observing energy of being able to see the good things that are around you, seeing the beauty in people, seeing the good in life. And it's just so, so, so valuable right now to be absorbing all the good energy, receiving all the good energy that you can get. And I'm doing a masterclass on December 15th if you're interested. It's at 7 p.m. That's, again, it's free. You might want to sign up for that. Again, that's all part of this flow energy. And it's really taking more time for yourself to slow down and enjoy. Smell the roses, sip on your tea, sip on your champagne, whatever it is. But take that time for you, because when we're celebrating energy and we're celebrating life, it just keeps getting better. It really does. So if you're ending some chapter in your life, because 10 usually tells us that something's ending in your life, it might be that you're able to catch a break. You might be able to get some time off of work, whatever it is, where you feel like you're able to just relax a little bit more about time, that sort of thing. And so if you're not feeling that way, it's about doing more spiritual practices so you can get into that energy where you feel like you're not as stressed, okay? So then we go into Wednesday, and this is the 16th, the Magician. Love this card. I'm feeling a little bit of tension, and it feels more on my backside. To me, that's about the energy of trust, and you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest, and life is magical, number one. So when I think about the energy of trust, this might mean that your new beginning is working on trusting other people, trusting in yourself, trusting that life is valuable, trusting that you are valuable. So it might be related to self-worth, might be related to self-discipline, especially where we have New Year's coming up as well. That usually allows people to start getting in a different mindset towards their way of living and their lifestyle. But this does say that more people are opening up to receiving good feelings, good inspiration. Maybe it's healing, whatever it is, but I'm certainly noticing it. So asking yourself, is it time for me to start receiving and being in that energy? Because discipline is great, but at the same time, it might be disciplining yourself to focus more on receiving, because there are a lot of people that struggle with that. It can be a bit of an art or a gift sometimes to be able to be really good at receiving. It's not everybody's forte. It doesn't come naturally to them. So, but this is saying it's time to just be open to receiving good energy from other people, inspiration. Again, even just like receiving compliments or just receiving gratitude. Like sometimes people push away good things. It's actually really common. So the 17th, Thursday, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts, Ace of Earth. So we have such good cards, guys. We're getting so many ones. And we are going to be walking into a new moon as well. And new moons are the best time for manifesting and attracting things that you're looking for in your life. So aces, again, are telling us that something big is happening in our life. And it does feel like more people are becoming open to starting up new businesses. That new chapter in your life could be just like bringing more ideas to your career, something like that. It doesn't always have to be a new business, but typically this is kind of someone who has really great inspiration, who has really great ideas, and now they're starting to use them. They're starting to apply them. And a lot of creativity is really great when it comes to work, because you're able to just like, live more in that moment, live more freely. So in general, this one's telling us that it's about being honest with the self. And all of a sudden, when we start being honest with ourselves, we just naturally tend to get further ahead. So this is saying just living more of that authentic self. Live more in the energy of who you really are. And when you do, so many great things are going to come from it. It feels very magical, as the last card was telling us. So it might be that you're committing to new ways of living in terms of using your gifts, something like that. So my income program that I have coming up, that's 6 weeks in January, that's what the whole program's about. And I will often have like inspiration towards what people need. So it makes sense. But just practicing living more in that fulfillment energy is really healthy for people. Okay. Friday the 18th, 10 of water, and I did one last week as well if you didn't catch that, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. Okay, still feeling a little bit of pain and discomfort. And again, we have a 10 again telling us that major things are happening in our life. But this is just telling you that yes, your situation in your life might be, better than average. Like maybe if you're in a good place, not everybody is feeling that way, and sometimes we can feel a little like oh, I don't want to start like bragging about all these awesome things that are happening during COVID, but this is saying that you don't have to hang on to like shame or blame. Like you can stay in that continuous flow of positive energy and not feel guilty or shameful about it. It's like, that's awesome. So this is saying that if you're feeling good, just keep doing what you're doing. If you've had trauma in your life and that's made you stronger, then that's a beautiful thing. It just feels like there are people that are feeling really good and healthy, and so um, it's just following through with knowing what's right for you, knowing what you're supposed to be doing, and then you just do it, and it doesn't have to be so heavy. So it's just giving yourself maybe a little bit of um, like let go of that judgment just a tiny bit more around things, so you can just like loosen up and be more yourself. That's what this card is sharing with us. So, and it's on a Friday, so that makes sense. We get really good weekend cards here too. Yee, different vibe. So we'll call this the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron, number 7, my favorite number, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So this is saying that there are some people that really want to follow their dreams and pursue them, but some people are thinking, I don't know if I can. Like they might be getting into like worrying too much about either what other people think, how other people are going to feel about it. But this card is saying focus on the prize. What is it that you really want? Go for it. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. Honoring how you're feeling is super important. Just staying, again, just true to yourself. And committing to like your own values and your own ways of thinking. It's so, so important that we don't fall off our path. And this is telling you that like just continue to feel blessed, and you will be, and just allowing all that other stuff to go to the wayside, like other people that are a little narrow-minded. Well, that's their choice. So it's just stay in that high energy, and if that means letting go of some relationships or letting go of a job that's not serving you, that's all where, like, if you go back to some of the earlier in the week energy, even last week, this is going to all kind of like start to make more sense. But this is just our ability to just tap in a bit more and just know what's right for us. It's a beautiful energy. Hi, Trina. Thank you for saying hello. Okay, and then the end of the weekend, we have competing goals, 5 of fire, bothersome details, conflict with others. Yeah, this is saying that we definitely need some therapeutic outlets. Typically, our Sundays have been pretty good, but I think because Christmas is creeping up, plus we have this major, major thing happening in astrology right around this time, it's telling us that we've got to let go. We've got to surrender. We have to give in. It's kind of like Mother Nature and tidal waves is almost what I feel. It's when the energy kind of comes up and it just takes over, and like literally we feel like helpless or hopeless because again, we're all doing what we feel is right, hopefully. And as long as you're doing that, then the energy is just going to do what it does, and you're just going to hang on for dear life and just hope for the best. And then it's kind of like this too shall pass, and you breathe and you work through it, and you contact your neighbors, you help each other out, you support each other as much as you can. And then the sun comes out and the flowers start to grow again. But it almost feels like this stormy energy where it's just like be in an energy of courage, see the growth that's coming from these experiences. And if you're able to breathe through some of these difficult times, and let go of that judgment energy, you're going to find that you're a lot happier with yourself in how you made choices, how you handled the situation, because at the end of the day, it is about the choices that you make. As our full moon has been teaching us, are you resisting the changes that you're meant to do, or are you accepting them? And so again, it all kind of like trickles in. To me, this is like a period of growth and growing pains. And you do what you need to do to get through difficult times too. If you like heavy metal, whatever it is, put your heavy metal on. If you're a person who likes to have a few eggnogs, have a few eggnogs. It's just telling you to just like settle in a bit. We're here for a little bit of a ride, and it's okay. This Christmas isn't going to be the same. It's just not. And so it's just about circumstances that are arising. And again, we don't need to punish ourselves. We don't need to be in a suffering energy, and just really finding your ground during this time. Okay, and again, it'll be really interesting to see where our Christmas energy goes next week. So I'm looking forward to that. So thanks so much for watching this, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did. Bye for now.